So, good evening, my dear students. This is Santosh Devraj Pandey, your friend, philosopher and guide, standing in front of you to share my ideas and my opinion about the topic which I have given you yesterday, and that is excuse. First of all, you have to understand what is excuse. It's a single word, but you have to understand the situation and scenario. That excuse is something that can make you or break you. The choice is yours. People never give excuse because they don't want to do anything. People generally give excuse because they don't have the potential to do that thing. So you have to understand the situation, the condition and the criteria. As I said, a lady is never half pregnant. Either she is pregnant or not. Either you can do a work or you cannot do a work. There is nothing called excuse. You cannot say on a regular basis that because I was there or I was here or I was not able to do anything, I was not able to do certain kind of situation, that's why I was not finished it, or I have not completed my homework, or I have not prepared. There is no excuse for a winner. If you have done certain kind of mistake, you have committed a mistake, accept it, admit it, and promise that you are not going to create it once again. That is simply. Learn from your excuses. You can learn from anything in this world. You can learn from almost anything and everything in this world. You can learn by a child. You can learn hard work from a child. You can learn faith from a child. These two things only a child can tell you. Excuse is a one-syllable word which is going to create a blunder in your life. First of all, there are two things. Either you can do a work or you cannot do a work. As in her presentation, Priya ma'am said, if you want to do a work, you will find a way. If you don't want to do a work, you will find an excuse. That is the basic thing. यदि आपको किसी काम को करना है तो आप उसका कोई ना कोई रास्ता ढूंढ ही लेंगे, और अगर नहीं करना है तो आप एक बहाना ढूंढ लेते हैं. That's it. That's a basic ideology of giving excuses at any place. A person who is successful in his life, I will give you one example. Warren Buffett, the third richest person on this planet. Warren Buffett, third richest person. First is Jeff Bezos, second is Bill Gates, and then Warren Buffett. Previously, Warren Buffett was second richest person. Now, at the age of 16, during his junior college, Warren Buffett said to all his friends, at the age of 30, either I will become a millionaire or I will do suicide. I will jump from this 30-story building. Warren Buffett committed this thing to all his friends, and at the age of 27, he already became a millionaire. As I said, there is no place for excuses. If you got failure at certain place, always accept it. Accept your failures. It needs a lot of guts to accept that yes, I am failed. It needs a lot of guts to admit that yes, I have not done this work. No excuses. It is my fault, but I am promising I will be doing it very soon. I promise that I will commit it. I will complete it. Always remember that you can speak lie to any person in this world, but not to your own self. Because you are your own God. You know everything about yourself. When you are saying correct, when you are saying incorrect, when you are speaking truth, when you are saying lie. Everything which you have to understand. So at the time of making excuses, always understand you are not making others a fool. You are making fool of your own. Because you know what you said or what you are trying to say is not correct. Something is genuine, it can be understandable. But something is happening or repeating again and again. No matter how busy we are, we always find a way to eat, we always find a way to sleep, to dance, to bath, to whatever thing we love to do, we always find a way. Always remember, there is only one thing which can help you in overcoming from your excuses, is that whatever thing is bothering you, whatever you don't want to do, always say to yourself, if there is no pain, then there is no gain. If you're not liking something to do, always understand that nobody likes studying in this world, but a person don't like to study, still he studies, becomes successful. Nobody likes to work in this world, but if a person don't like to work, still he works, he will become successful. Nobody likes to speak English too much, neither I. When I started learning English, I don't want to speak English at all. But though I don't want to speak English at all, still I chose to speak in English. That is why I am what I am today. So anything which you don't like is surely going to take you to the way of success. Except smoking, drinking, eating, these kind of things. I'm just not telling you that you don't like smoking. That does not make a sense that you will smoke from tomorrow and then you'll become successful. You don't like to drink and you'll drink from tomorrow, you'll become successful. It's not like that. So I'm not concerned about the addictions. I'm concerned about the habit. Always remember, something which is bothering you, always try to make a habit of doing it. And once that particular thing comes in your habit, you will automatically become successful. I don't speak English. English speaking is my habit. I made it a habit of speaking. So if I have to talk to my daughter even for 5 minutes, I will automatically start speaking English. Because I cannot stop myself. I cannot speak Hindi continuously for more than 3 minutes. Because I am in the habit of speaking English. If I have to speak for more than 3 minutes, automatically there will be 1, 2, 3 sentences of English will automatically come out of my mouth. So if you really want to avoid giving excuses, try to develop habit. You should be studying that particular book. You should have to study that book. The name of that book is 7 Habits of Highly Rich and Influential People. Ameer Vyaktiyon Ki 7 Aadatein. That's a wonderful book. Should read. Mini Habits, another book. That's a wonderful book. So develop a habit. Develop a habit, because I can tell you, you are no one but the result of 2 things: the choices you make and the decision you take. What choices you are making and what decisions you are taking. And a human being is nothing but the result of his own habits. So what kind of habit you have is going to decide you. If you are in a habit of aggression, you will show aggression without understanding the situation, circumstances and scenario. If I am in a habit of finding a better way, I will always try to find a better way in any worse situation. So a human being is nothing but it's a result of its own habit. Start developing the habit, you will automatically stop giving excuses, and that's for sure. Okay? Thank you.